Hey guys, I'm Aisha
I'm Sara.
and together we are Orange Wall. आज हम रिव्यू कर रहे हैं Coffee with Karan third episode with Sara Ali Khan and Ananya Panday. So the episode starts with Karan addressing, the whole Ananya dating Aditya Roy
Aditya.
Kapoor
Yeah.
thing. What did you think of that?
I felt like it was cute.
Okay.
I felt like Karan could have. I think they had a chat about it before the show started. So Karan
Yeah.
didn't prod so much into it.
Yeah.
Had it
Yeah.
been anybody else, Karan would have like dug his claws into it. But I feel like
Like with
either
Kiara
way.
and Sid Malhotra. Having said that, I don't understand one thing. Aditya Roy Kapoor's reputation in the industry is like so bad. Over the last many seasons, every time, they asked questions to Ranveer or Ranveer saying, who would sleep around, who would be with like a new person every day, who would flirt with co-stars, who would have one night stands, who would sleep around with fans, all of that stuff. The answer has always been Aditya Roy Kapoor, right?
Hmm.
He's not really had like a stable relationship after that Shraddha thing, all of that stuff. I mean, knowing all of this, why has Karan, and we know that Karan kind of, semi manages Ananya Pandey's career and life as well, right? So why
Yeah.
has he allowed this to happen? And also, like what a disaster waiting to happen because Aditya Roy Kapoor's reputation is of that extreme like playboy type person. And and Ananya Pandey was
It
literally
does
like
roll
she's
off the
super
tongue.
possessive,
Yeah.
right? She's very insecure. It's almost like, it's just like how is anybody seeing this going, and she made no bones about it. Like she was like, okay, my boyfriend should not flirt with anybody else, I'm very possessive, nobody should approach him, all of that stuff. I mean, you know
Okay,
why are
so
they encouraging this then?
there, in my opinion, two
Hmm.
ways of looking at this that
Yeah.
I just thought of right now. A, it might be good for her PR, given how she has
Huh.
a really bad, like not bad, but like a not a very positive image in the eyes of the people. So maybe if you
Huh.
pair them up with like the nation's heartthrob, it could either go
Okay.
really well or really badly.
Okay.
Like, because people are still hung over, like hung up on the Shraddha Aditya Roy Kapoor thing massively.
Yeah. Yeah, massively. Yeah. It's like I didn't
But
know this, but it's like the Ranveer Deepika phenomena. Like it's like that.
bigger. Or number two is maybe it's just or maybe it's more serious than we have been shown. Number two. Number three, I know I promised two,
Okay.
but number three, maybe it's just one of the things where like it's just like okay, you can go date whoever you want to.
At this age, like for Ananya, I almost felt protective of her in that thing. And I
But
was
then
thinking like how is
so is
Bhavna
Alia,
letting that
right?
happen? And and Ananya's just bought her place, like a new place today. So obviously like Bhavna will have even like less oversight. I'm almost like Alia was 30 when she got married, 29 when she got married,
But like
25
24
when she
when she
started.
started,
Oh shit,
24,
yeah, she was
25.
25 and Ananya must be 23, 24 or older
I feel
actually.
like so maybe either
Yeah.
Ananya's had a really positive impact on his life, number one, number two, or maybe they're just good for each other. Maybe they're good to each other. You never know.
I really hope so for
Because he's
all
never
their
also
sakes.
come around and been like this is almost like being open, right?
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
public eye. He's never also like shown
yeah.
people who he's dating before.
Did you think that they are actually friends from the episode? Did you get that vibe?
I feel like रेहान आपसे जितना प्यार करता है उतना प्यार आप रेहान से नहीं करते and रेहान is Ananya
Ananya?
Pandey.
Okay, so Ananya is more into the friendship than Sara is.
Definitely than Sara is, for sure.
Because you were saying ना कि सारा ने तो मुंह पर ही कह दिया था
You
कि
say that
भाई
on
मुझसे,
national television.
हाँ कि हमसे ना हो पाएगा, like we are, I am not expecting
Just
anything.
wait.
What did you think of the games?
My points here, point number four is once again the games were so blah.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
itni, the A to Z was like, okay, if you're like a massive Sara Ali Khan and a massive Ananya Pandey fan, you would
it'll
be
be
like
cute.
giggling and like it would be cute. Exactly. But for most people, it wasn't cute. It didn't mean anything. I just think like whoever has researched these games, I don't know which like TikTok trend they have taken up. And like they think that this will be like really like there'll be a lot of uptake for this for with
It
Gen
actually
Z or
is a
whatever.
TikTok trend.
Okay. I didn't know that, but I just guessed.
What did you, for starters, think of their chemistry?
So I thought that initially, like if they were doing very well to show that they're best friends and all of that. And I think there is some
Mhm.
friendship there, but I definitely don't think that they are each other's go-to best friends or whatever. I thought Janvi and Sarah's equation last season was more authentic. I didn't think this one was like that. I thought Karan was also kind of like Team Ananya. Like he was I know one thing is to joke around about Sarah's like, lack of designer stuff and stuff, but like saying things like, cheap plastic bags and all that stuff. Like it was a bit like I felt like the energy was a little bit off. But Sarah was giving it back. Like Sarah was not
Yeah.
holding back. Like I also thought like of like like a separate comment, but that Sarah was a bit uncomfortable in her clothes.
And
And
her
Ananya as
shoes.
well. I felt both of them were like, like they were wearing like clothes, but they had to really, they were good for the red carpet and stuff. But I think for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
chat show, it has
yeah.
to be a little bit more comfy.
But my
Go on.
eyes, sorry, go on.
No, no, go on.
No,
It's
my
okay.
eyes, for some weird reason. So the dress that Ananya was wearing, let me just, I have to show you because it was just so weird. So when influencers
It's
or like
hung.
people who've been wearing this dress wear it,
Yeah.
it's like a trending dress, nah.
Okay. Ha ha ha.
I don't know if this makes any sense.
Yeah,
So this
yeah,
is the
yeah, yeah, yeah. It
dress.
does. It does.
And the
Ha ha
belly
ha.
button's usually around here. It never, this dress never shows the belly button.
Yeah.
It's more like a corset.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
However, eyes were just so fixated on Ananya's belly button throughout. It's weird.
Yeah.
But this dress is not supposed to be this low.
Yeah. Think of
Second game was
that percentage thing, who's most. I thought like
they're
if they
just
hadn't like complicated it with percentages and stuff, like if they had just kind of said who's more likely to, that would
like
have been like a funner
yeah,
game. Like as long like Coffee with Karan, where you can't be making notes and then showing him at the end with percentages. Like that's
exactly.
like who
या
will
तो
have
फौरन
that
करके
much.
फौरन दिखाओ ना और फिर फौरन लिख के
Exactly.
फौरन दिखाओ.
Exactly. Like
It
percentages में
was
जाना ही नहीं चाहिए. ये scale of 1 to 10 क्या होता है? That's not like it's either yes or no. The funny thing about this episode was that all the social media buzz around this episode has not been about their controversies, has not been about them, about Karan, anything, rapid fire. It has been about Ori. Like all the social media posts have been about Ori, and if that is the benchmark for an episode, a bit nervous for the rest of the season.
और कौन है? Anyone interested? Kajol and Rani maybe?
Yeah, Kajal and Rani might be interesting. I
But
mean,
they
I'm
also have
not.
had such friction in the past. It's going to be the same equation.
Yeah, but friction
Rani
in the
is so
past, but who
docile
cares about that
almost.
right now?
No, no, in the
That
past
equation.
episodes, like like
Yeah,
what Kajol's like so loud,
yeah,
like
yeah,
Sarah, and Rani's more docile, and then Rani can't like they both can't like mask their expressions,
yeah.
and you see Kajol rolling her eyes and this and that, and there's no Shah Rukh Khan buffer in their middle anymore.
But you know what? The last time Kajal and Rani were together on the episode, Rani
Hmm.
was not married to Yash Chopra. And I think Rani marrying Yash Chopra has, sorry, not Yash Chopra, Adi Chopra, obviously has, changed the power dynamics in such a way that now, like, almost like Rani is the royalty. And back then, Rani was dating Shad Ali, who you haven't,
Ooh,
like,
which
who you wouldn't
one?
even remember. He made that movie, Oh, Sunny, oh, Sunny, Sathi, Satya. Oh,
Oh,
Hamdam Sun. Yeah.
good
Anyway,
movie,
he
but
made, yeah. And like Rani was like, like she was the less successful cousin, all of that. And, like Kajal and her family had the upper hand. But now Rani is like here. and Kajal is like, almost there with Ajay and stuff, but not quite. And I think their equation has changed. So I think Karan will address that as well. That might actually be like the nicest episode. I think there's going to be one which hasn't been shown yet, but apparently I read somewhere with Sharmila Tagore and Saif Ali Khan, which might be interesting.
That actually might be interesting.
That rapid fire then. What did you think of the rapid fire?
Ananya's was so much better. It was snappier. The answers
Yeah,
were so much more fun.
yeah,
Minus Sarah's interjections, but they were so nice. Like they were funny. They were
yeah.
genuinely fun answers.
Yeah, I definitely thought that she was gonna win. I thought it was like, and also it was so skewed. I think there's just a genuine dislike for Ananya, even like within
Right?
that small, which is sad, like because her movies have now been decenter as well, her acting. And I thought
Hmm.
her Coffee with Karan was definitely like, much nicer. Any standout answers?
None. Just the fact that Ananya's answers and a lot of things she used to say would just get drowned out by Sarah. She said some really funny things in the middle. I can't like recall them right now instantly,
Yeah.
but she said some really nice things which were just completely drowned out. So neither of them picked up because Sarah started talking.
And I would have liked to see Ananya fight back a little bit more as well. But I think because it set the premise that they're best friends and stuff, so they couldn't really backtrack on that and suddenly be like, oh, you
Hmm.
know what, we're not actually best friends. And do you think, like in terms of prospects in Bollywood, do you think who do you think has a better chance of succeeding in films?
Talent wise,
Yeah, like I mean, talent, acting, persona, star power.
okay. Talent wise, Ananya.
Oh, okay,
Star power wise, I think they're both equally like liked and disliked. I just feel like Ananya's disliked a bit more, and less people would go watch her movies as compared to Sarah. And I feel like they're both very much like misrepresented and misunderstood. This much though I'm very clear on.
but in what way? What way are they misrepresented and
Like this whole
misunderstood?
thing where people say कि वो Sarah's trying too hard to be middle class. Like
Okay,
she's
you think
trying
she
so
actually
hard to
is?
be. I feel like she got a pretty different upbringing.
Okay,
I feel like she got a very grounded upbringing.
okay.
And I feel like, when she says things about, oh God, they were pushing her degree so much also. Anyway, so when she says things like, I am stingy, I don't like spending money, and blah blah blah. Like I feel like that's just like that's her.
But do you think that's a bit of a facade as well? Because, like, in the past, she is, if you look at her photos from university, for example, or, her past relationships were like with these industrialist sons. I think one of them is now dating Janvi as well. But, very, very rich brats, all of that lifestyle. She was obviously best friends with Ori. Do you think, like, she was this stingy self and she was doing all of this?
I feel like that kind of came with the territory of being Saif Ali Khan's daughter,
Okay,
that she had that crowd to hang out with.
okay.
But I feel like as soon as she would step back into her house, that would be her grounding and her reality check in a way. Like that's what it comes off as. Sara ने तो मुंह पे ही अनन्या को कह दिया था कि I don't have any expectations from this friendship.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
Like I
feel
know that
like
was
that was honest, but I think that was just too much.
yeah. She was almost giving, that Anushka Sharma vibe because Anushka always says, "Oh, I don't have friends in the industry. My friends are my friends from school and college and all of that." It was almost that vibe, but I think Anushka is so effortlessly, true to that vibe that it doesn't seem forced or there's no question or doubt about it. Like you actually say, haha, this is who Anushka is 110%. Like uski
Yeah.
same vibe hai from day one. What did you overall think of the episode? 1 out of 10.
This whole episode, from 1 to 10, I feel like 5.
Yeah.
Like
I
it
thought there
was
would be
okay.
I thought there would be a lot more potential for this episode, but I think it would be a fight for me as well.
I feel like the whole energy of Coffee with Karan has just become so blah.
I agree. I agree.
Like the head of
Well,
content needs to do more research.
yeah.
The 5 more seconds, the stylists need to do better, or like people should start just wearing their own clothes. Karan Johar's shoes
Oh,
just
Karan
looking
Johar's
like a
clothes were
wow.
terrible though.
He wears the most ill-fitting
Oh,
clothes regardless.
yeah. They were like this oversized coat and like buttons down open till here, not his style.
Yeah,
Not
and
his
that
style.
like weird printed shirt, silk shirt underneath.
Yeah.
Just his shoes were so beautiful, so
They were
elegant.
Crocs, right?
Just no, no.
Then?
Yeah, don't embarrass me. I think they were Yeezys. I think.
Oh, I thought they were Crocs.
No, no. I
Okay.
think they were the new Yeezys.
Looking forward to the next few episodes. Hopefully, Coffee with Karan will pick up. What did you guys think
Hopefully.
of the episode? Let us know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to Orange Wall TV. We will see you next time.
In the next one.
And do you think they're
Um,
actually friends?